You've already had some really special moments in your career. Do you ever get time to sort of reflect back on it, or do you just keep going and there's no time for that?
It's kind of a busy schedule, to be honest. Even when we have summer or we play European Championships or World Cup or this or that, so it's kind of keep going. And
27 plus 1. That is how head coach Roberto Martínez described Portugal's official squad as they arrived in the United States. To the casual observer, FIFA's tournament rosters are strict, cold lists of 26 active players. But when the Portuguese national team stepped off the plane, they carried an extra presence, a companion not registered on any official sheet, but deeply embedded in every tactical meeting, every dressing room seat, and every training session. The late Diogo Jota.
Count on me, because now I'm one of them, and I will give my best.
Going and there's no time for that.
It's kind of a busy schedule, to be honest. Even when we have summer or we play European Championships or World Cup or this or that, so it's kind of keep going, and sometimes we don't have these moments to just look back. Maybe in the future when we retire. Just keep collecting moments. It's the aim.
Pundits across the globe are spending their airtime debating Portugal's tactical system. They are arguing about whether a 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo can physically survive a historic 6th World Cup.
Let's talk about the man who's missing from this picture, the most obvious one who's missing, and I'm sure you have to talk about him an awful lot, this man behind you. That looked an emotional moment for you and Cristiano Ronaldo, and he is the leader of this Portugal team right now, still at the age of 40. If he is fit, is he an automatic starter in your team, regardless of the form of others?
Or how the midfield of Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva will transition. But they are completely missing the most powerful force in this squad. The +1 that has transformed this tournament from a sporting objective into an emotional promise.
July 2025. Just weeks after lifting the Nations League trophy together in a penalty shootout victory over Spain,
Liverpool's Portuguese forward, Diogo Jota, and his brother died in a car crash in northwestern Spain early on Thursday.
28-year-old Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva died in a tragic car accident. The tragedy devastated the wider football world, but inside the Portuguese dressing room, it was a physical, shattering blow. Writing recently for the Players' Tribune, fullback Diogo Jota described the sheer disbelief of that moment. He recalled returning to international camp and looking at the seat on the team bus next to Ruben Neves. It was Jota's seat. It was empty. The squad didn't just lose a clinical forward with 102 club goals. They lost a brother. Instead of letting the grief fracture them, Roberto Martínez made a deliberate, structural decision. He announced that the final squad would travel with 27 names, but they would always be a squad of 28. The next day, Martínez explained, it was a responsibility for all of us to fight for Diogo Jota's dream. His spirit, his strength, and his example are the +1.
But how does this tragedy translate to the pitch? On a purely tactical level, the loss of Diogo Jota is an immense blow to Martínez's game model. Jota was Portugal's ultimate hybrid attacker, a forward who provided a rare, tireless blend of high-intensity pressing and elite far-post finishing. Without Jota, Portugal's pressing triggers have to be completely rebuilt. Rafael Leao and João Felix are the natural candidates to fill the attacking void, but neither replicates Jota's immense defensive work rate. This forces the midfield, led by Vitinha and João Neves, to work twice as hard to keep the defensive block compact. Yet what Portugal has lost in structural pressing, they have gained in psychological weight. This is an emotionally charged squad. Every sprint, every duel, and every transition is now anchored in a shared defensive responsibility to protect Jota's memory. As Ruben Neves recently stated, the desire to win Portugal's first ever world title has ceased to be about personal glory. It is now about validation for a friend who should have been standing beside them. And then there was the other end of the spectrum. At
41, Cristiano Ronaldo arrives at his 6th World Cup under an intense media microscope. Questions about his physical limits, his club form, and his overall discipline dominate every press conference. But under Roberto Martínez, the approach is highly natural. Martínez has treated Ronaldo not as an aging monument to be managed, but as a hyper-efficient weapon. In a condensed, high-stakes tournament, biological age is irrelevant. Moments are everything. With the midfield of Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva primed to supply the front line, Ronaldo is no longer required to carry the physical transitions of the team. Instead, he is free to be the ultimate target man. This is almost certainly Ronaldo's final World Cup dance. But as they prepare to kick off Group K against DR Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia, this tournament has ceased to be solely about CR7's legacy. Rivals are preparing to face a highly talented team of individuals, but they are making a massive mistake. They are preparing to play against 26 men. They are actually playing against 27, plus 1.